Have you participated in a 100-day practice challenge before? Has it been too intimidating? Do you wonder about sickness? Or what if you forget a day? What if you're traveling during the 100-day practice challenge? Let's talk all about this and how to make a 100-day practice challenge successful. Join me in Adventures in Suzuki Parenting. I'm Jody St. Clair, and this is Adventures in Suzuki Parenting. I create videos with tips for parents to conquer challenges of practicing a musical instrument and create a fun environment. I want to know if you've practiced 100 days in a row before, and let me know in the comments below. And if you want to share a few tips on how you made it successful, that would be great. If you are a teacher, do you do this in your studio? I've been doing 100-day practice challenges for a while now. It's not something I do with all students. They elect to do it, and it's part of kind of an exclusive club that they get to be part of once they have accomplished it. My 4-year-old daughter just completed her first 100 days in a row on Christmas Day, and my 7-year-old son has done 600 days in a row. So once you get started, it's easier to maintain, but the hardest part is the getting started. Today I'll go over to how to make it fun and successful. Make sure you watch to the end because we'll be talking about a special opportunity for right now to support you through this 100-day practice challenge. So we'll start with a few tips on how to make this a successful challenge. First of all, you want to have some really good parameters about what counts and what doesn't. Because trust me, my son has been sick in the last 600 plus days. So in my studio, I count pretty much any practice. And you're going to want to talk to your teacher about what they want to count for a practice. Some days we only do one thing. And usually that's a day where we're sick or we have a lot going on. But it's more about maintaining the habit than it is about getting a lot done. Most days look like regular practices. So if all days were looking like one or two things, then we'd have a problem. That really wouldn't be giving us the effect that we're going for in the long run. So you kind of want to talk about what is going to count and what is not going to count with your teacher in order to kind of come up with some parameters around that. This kind of everyday practice really helps us keep an eye on the big picture of creating a habit. It's really not about kind of the minutia of the day-to-day of what we're getting done. And that big picture is really important for motivation in the long run. A lot of parents come to me and they say, this is just not a battle that I want to have. I don't want to force my child to practice. I don't want them to hate music. And I'm going to argue that really setting down expectations for practice is going to actually do the opposite. The initial steps may be difficult. You will get resistance to practice. As you gain these great practice habits, that's where the enjoyment of music will really blossom. And that initial habit is really like setting the roots of that. But it doesn't really come to fruition until you've got that great habit. I have seen this over and over with families that practice every day, have a much easier time starting and doing their practice. And that habit continues on to when the students are really working on their own and more independently. And to see a teenager really taking that independence to a high level and doing and really knowing what to do with that everyday practice is really inspiring. Establishing the habit is hard work, but after that, practice happens much easier. And we've seen that in our own family. My son will often initiate practice all on his own. Several times he's gotten up for the day and said, I'm going to practice, especially if he's motivated to kind of keep moving through something. And I just really believe that that wouldn't happen if we weren't doing it every day. So are you ready to take the plunge and commit to everyday practice? Are you wanting to see more of your students accomplish this goal? I've got really exciting news because I am offering a course that is designed to help guide you through 100 days of practice that you can sign up for right now for a very limited time. You will, in this course, get a printable tracker to help you keep track of where you are. Every 10 days, you'll be getting an exclusive video and PDF that has a practice tip that is specifically to keep motivation high. You will be invited to be a part of a exclusive Facebook group so that we can have discussions about what is working and what is not. And I will be doing a few exclusive Facebook Lives so that you can ask me questions directly. You can find the link below for signing up for this course, and I really hope you will join me. It's a fantastic way to really set up a foundation of everyday practice. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. That really helps me out to make future videos and future practice tips. I create videos for any stage, any age, and any instrument. Thank you for joining me in this musical parenting journey. Happy practicing.